Hi, and welcome to episode 18 of Infamous Second Son, Going Bad. This is not the 18th episode in Going Bad, mind you. This is the 18th episode of Infamous Second Son. I am finally going bad, though. I started off going good, if you haven't watched any of these videos at all. This video, for those that have, we should be able to get through, or should, not even should, will be able to get abilities from the evil side.
Apocalyptic Vegas. This must be the mothership.
Jesus, Delsin! Hey, are you okay?
Okay. I'm better than okay, man. I think I picked up a new trick.
Also, for those that have watched my previous video, if you haven't noticed, the smoke itself is a different color.
Oh, yeah. Definitely new and improved.
It's a hell of a lot more red than the blue version that is more gray. More like clean smoke. This is more crimson, it is on fire type of smoke.
Delsin, this is not improved, man. We're trying to fix the problems you already have, not add new ones.
What do you think? Augustine is just sitting on her ass? I gotta power up if I'm gonna go toe-to-toe with Concrete Queen.
Hey, I'm hoping to avoid that. Listen, there might be another way that we can get to Augustine.
What other way? What other way?
I have a few connections in Seattle, all right? Some in the police force.
No,
If
no,
we get
no,
them
no,
to
no,
help
no.
us-
This is not the point where Reggie swoops in and makes everything all right. This is not your problem to fix. It is mine.
Hello, is somebody there? Can you hear me?
There. Perfect. You want to go help somebody? Go save damsel in distress.
That's not...
Please?
All right, fine. We both go. Come
Oh,
on.
no, 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 no.
I
You go
need-
play Super Cop, okay? I will catch up with you in a minute.
All right, but don't go anywhere. And for God's sake, don't touch anything!
I'm gonna touch everything. Hello. You're up first, little guy. Wait, who's still using that? Oh, maybe I just need to refill the smoke tank. Oh. Okay, yeah, that could definitely be habit forming.
Okay, two things. One, Super Cop sounds absolutely cool. Like, imagine a conduit being a cop. That sounds awesome. Second, with him saying that, what if I just have to refill the smoke tank,
Do the trick.
is there a feeling for conduits? Like, how you can feel kind of empty some days?
When we hit the city, I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for more of those things.
That general thing, where is there a feeling of like hunger? Like, would it be like a feeling like hunger, where he wanted more to be able to do something, like being hungry, your body's wanting food to be able to
Delsin,
work.
I need you up here.
Dude, you will not believe what that beeping was.
Get up here, okay? I found a bus full of relief workers that's stuck. I'm trying to convince them to just abandon the bus, but they don't want to leave all the medical supplies on top.
Well, just tell them to hold on. I'll get the bus unstuck.
Delsin, I know what you're thinking, and don't.
Dude, I just took out a fleet of quadcopters. I think I can dig out a bus. This is gonna take forever. There's gotta be a faster way. I am unstoppable!
Delsin, I told you not to.
I'm sorry, Reg. Can't hear you over the sound of my heroics.
Delsin, I'm not.
Ah, lost you. Must have hit the mute button. Okay, looks like the rest of the way is clear. I'm gonna ride this baby straight into Seattle. Dude, Reggie, open up. Let's go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Hello?
Delsin, we got a problem. Some of the people on the bus, they saw you doing your super thingy to clear the way,
And?
and they're afraid of you. told you, man. Bioterrorists aren't especially popular.
So what am I, like Rosa Parks, and they want me to sit on the back of the bus?
No, they want you to sit outside the bus. Look, they don't want you in here, right? They said if you come on, they're gonna get off.
Then let them walk. I don't care. You think I can't take this door down?
You are not gonna do that. These people have never seen anything like you before, and they're scared, right? And I can't blame them.
He says he's gonna break down the door. Go!
Sir, just give me a second. Look, just let me run them across the bridge. I'll come right back for you, all right? It'll take 5 minutes. Come on, man. I can't let you on the bus. 5 minutes.
He does actually have a massive point, because, like I've said in previous videos or previous episodes in the series, conduits are just walking, just weapons of mass destruction.
The GPS tracking on your phone, in case we get separated.
Oh, you mean like right now?
Conduits could theoretically have the ability of nuclear energy. They could literally be a walking nuke, just as a conduit.
Attention. The scheduled decommission of the 520 bridge by order of the DUP.
And something kind of cool, if you haven't watched our previous videos, I'm not going to go into it, but even with the Infamous 1 and Infamous 2, even Festival of Blood, version of Conduit, you could still have nuclear-powered conduit, which, imagine a conduit with the power of nuclear energy. Like, the shit they could do. Like, they would literally basically be Firestorm from DC Comics. Not necessarily Firestorm, but that general being able to fuck with all that.
Shortly, all vehicles and individuals are ordered to immediately evacuate.
That sounds like useful information.
Delson, I got the aid workers across the DUP. Clearing the bridge. Coming back for you, so...
Reggie, you there? What's going on? Hello? Hey! Hey! You guys need any help?
Oh shit! A bioterrorist! Hey! It's one of those freaks!
It's okay.
Whoa! No! Ah!
Oh, this fast healing stuff is gonna come in real handy. Shooting me like that? Big mistake.
Something kind of cool, going evil, the Cinder Blast is a very helpful thing because it can one-shot basically anything if upgraded. Going evil, and that is something we are going to see. Also, that shit is what we're going to be doing a lot. If you haven't watched my previous videos on the good side of things, actually, okay. Do I want to show... You know, I'm just going to show you. That is what we're going to be trying to get. I'm going to try my best to speedrun to get level 3 Bioterrorist to get that, because that is fucking good. That is a instant, just you're fucked type of damage. And the other thing, that is going to help out so much, because keep in mind, most things have a subdue them or get them ready to be subdued, and then do that to guarantee energy regen. Sure, it's not health like that, but that is guaranteed ability regen, and I believe it's up to maximum. So things like video, where you can go invisible, run up, stab, that can still work. And that is the only spoilers I am going to give. Just this shit is fucking crazy.
There will be no further evacuation.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Reggie? Oh man, answer me! Oh my god. This was a bridge? coming, Reg. Come on, core relay, work your magic.
How did he know what it's called?
Another shot.
Something else kind of cool about the campaign for Infamous 1, Infamous 2, Infamous Festival of Blood. Or not Festival of Blood doesn't actually have Karmic System, but even Infamous Second Son, the entire campaign is completely different.
Okay, easy.
Relatively speaking. Like, the major points are different, going good or bad. Like, the things you just saw, they are common between good and bad, but the majority of what you're going to see is a hell of a lot different. Even the gameplay is a hell of a lot different.
Nelson Rowe,
Kind of a bad time, Betty.
you took off before I was through talking to you.
Well, you know, I had plans.
I heard you and Reggie were heading to Seattle, of all places.
Really gotta go, Betty. Love you.
If I remember correctly, that was also different from good to bad. And little interactions here and there are going to be a hell of a lot different.
Almost across. Good. Cut it out. Devil Bridge.
How is any of this still standing?
Reggie!
Sorry about that. I was taking a swig of Coke. I am trying my best to close it. There we go. Something else I just realized. Where's all the passengers that were on that bus? Did Reggie just say fuck you and ran?
Little help here.
That's that pitching arm again, huh?
Delsin,
All right, come on.
I got it. Thanks for the hand.
Check it out.
Wow. Seem to be getting the hang of your, new symptoms.
Right? And of course, the only downside being that, nope, can't think of anything. This is pretty freaking awesome.
Really? No downside? How about those heavily armed guys over there now want to hurt you? Real bad. That a downside? Yeah. Now look, for all we know, we may be able to pass you through their security, because you're not a normal bioterrorist. So
Normal? No, if you mean by normal, the sheep that they try to line up so that they can probe them. No, Reggie, I'm not normal. And did you see what I did on that bridge? We can take these
Look,
guys.
let's just see if we can sneak you through their checkpoints first, all right? It'll make getting around the city a lot easier.
Okay, sorry for pausing this. But what does he mean by normal bioconduits? I know he means normal, or not bioconduits, but bioterrorists. I actually like that. Bioconduit. Kind of cool. But bioterrorist, what does he mean by normal? Because I'm guessing the normal bioterrorist is like all the other three, or four. How they are just, one day they had their powers and went off to do all crazy shit. I'm guessing everyone knows about that, because bioterrorists are relatively common in this, and they are all like newsworthy whenever something like that happens, because they are walking weapons of mass destruction. which makes sense. So I'm guessing that's what he was meaning, and I'm talking about this because that is a very interesting point. Because how does he, Delsin, have this ability? I've always said his ability is being the power sponge. That is his ability, but was he born with it? Did he have... Okay, basically, what I'm trying to say is his power... How do I put this? Is his power, relatively speaking, a conduit ability, where one day he woke up with it, or is it part of his biology, even more so than a conduit ability, where he was born with it? Like, could he, as a baby, touch somebody using a conduit ability, or they don't have to be using the ability, they could just have the ability and gain the ability? Like, different things like that, like those little bits here and there of how Delsin's ability works, because that... Reggie makes a very good point. He's not a common, or at all, he's not normal by any stretch of the imagination when it comes to bioconduits. Oh, I just realized something. He's not Cole's kid. He's, what's his name? The guy that becomes the Beast. He's his kid. His power is conduit sponge, but not conduit. Like, the Beast's ability, the guy that became the Beast, his ability is RFI radiation. He can make conduits. I bet he could take away conduit abilities if he really wanted to. Different things like that. He is conduit abilities completely and utterly. He has the ability to do something very similar, but instead of giving, he can copy. What if he is the kid of him? Like, first, that would not work with Infamous 2, and I've said multiple times that this story does not fit into Infamous 1, Infamous 2 at all. This does not work no matter which way you try and spin Infamous 1 or Infamous 2, going bad or going good. This does not happen at all. This cannot happen at all. But I've been trying to piece together how this could be a relatively third version, a third timeline. The third timeline could be the Beast didn't. The Beast just didn't go on a tear, didn't destroy so many things, didn't make conduits. He could have done something around the lines of... Okay, the Beast has the ability to disperse himself in, like, basically vaporize himself, make his stuff just everywhere. What if what he did, instead of going around making conduit here and there, what if he basically did one massive RFI explosion, or not RFI, ray sphere explosion. RFI is ray field inhibitor, which is from Infamous 2, which kills all conduits, relatively speaking, turn off all conduit abilities, turn off the entire ray sphere energy, completely getting rid of that. It's gone after the RFI gets activated. Going good. But his ability could be something, like he actually is the descendant of the Beast because of his ability, and the Beast could have just, in this version, this timeline, after the events of Infamous 1, the Beast appeared, and instead of being a big monster to begin with, at the beginning of Infamous 2, he could have just been a person. Like, he just appeared just into existence and just existed for a good bit, went from place to place to place. Like, the general story could be the same, relatively speaking, but there would be so many differences. Like, I'm guessing Cole McGrath would be the same, relatively speaking. Hell, there is even Zeke in this. Didn't get to Zeke because Zeke, I think, is part of the DLC that I didn't do, but you can actually talk to Zeke going through this. If you didn't know, Zeke is the best friend of Cole McGrath, and he actually does talk about Cole McGrath in this campaign, so there is that connector there, but I'm guessing the story, like what Cole McGrath and Zeke went through, is completely different than this version, in this version than the Infamous 1 and Infamous 2 that people played, because of that, because of so many little things here and there that just make this a completely different world, basically. And with the Beast becoming everything, basically, like actually exploding and giving that power to everyone, relatively speaking, that could make it where they can have non-natural things because everything is able to be used, because everything is connected now. Everything is part of it because of what the Beast did. Instead of just natural shit, it's everything, relatively speaking, because he got part of everything. He spread out his shit across everything because, keep this in mind, the beast has the ability to spread his molecules, but also has the ability to make himself bigger. So his amount of molecules and atoms and all of that is limitless. That is why I'm saying he could spread himself across everything and basically become the biblical god, but not where he can control shit, but where where somebody could just wake up with conduit ability. Hell, what he could do with all of this, and I'm going down this line because this actually does answer a whole lot of shit, and I do like it. Delsin could, relatively speaking, be Jesus, relatively speaking. And I don't mean biblical at all. I just mean God, like how the beast would be biblical God, made Delsin, relatively speaking, which is why it's the second son, because that second son has to mean something very important. Sure, Reggie and Delsin are brothers, but Delsin is the younger brother, the second son. I'm guessing because they look different things like that, he has a different mom or dad, or both. He could be adopted completely and utterly, but they have a biological relation, but something is different between the two, I believe. Could be Delsin is relatively Jesus, like I was saying, but not, basically. Where it's just the beast wanted an offspring, relatively speaking, to just do shit. See what happens, had an offspring, went from there. And all sorts of shit like that. And I've said in previous videos, when I do talk about different things like this, just theory crafting and trying to explain this shit, because Infamous Second Son just isn't that good of a story continuation for Infamous 2, or really Infamous 1, it doesn't work like I've been saying, but trying to explain it is very good. And like I've said multiple times, when trying to explain it, I would love to talk to Sucker Punch, Sony, or both to actually have answers on all of this, if possible. Like I've talked about previously, I'm wanting to make Infamous 3 and remake 1 and 2, Fistful of Blood, Second Son, just revamp the entire Infamous storyline and actually place things here and there. Like, if this is a different universe, like I'm saying, with the Beast being its own thing, its own unique version, all of that, this could be a third, relatively speaking, timeline. Like, there's good and bad Cole, this could be a good version of the Beast, relatively speaking. Instead of being the bad version of the Beast, like Cole McGrath has to deal with in Infamous 2, this is the good version, relatively speaking. Excuse me, even though you didn't hear me, had to burp. I think I said everything. Let's kick some ass.
Fine. Do it your way.
I quickly checked how long we got, or how long this was. This has only been
Promise me you'll play it cool,
22,
Ted?
23-ish.
Hey, they used to call me Mr. Cool.
No one has ever once called you that. Ever.
Are you really worried about this?
Look, these DUP guys may not have the same level of power that natural bioterrorists have, but the government infused them all with enough to still do some serious damage.
Well, you have just officially ruined my Seattle vacation.
Also,
How long did
so
you say I was out for?
1 week.
Wow. That means the DUP put all of this up to...
Yep.
Oh, they've kept busy?
something kind of cool about the secondary conduits, the second-hand conduits, so to speak. Infamous 2 did talk about that, how second-hand conduits work, different things like that, and the second-hand conduits are a blood transfusion. Basically, like, they're not just blood transfusion, but that's the basis of it, I'm guessing, or hell, I think it is just a blood transfusion because of the Ice Boys and Infamous 2. That blood transfusion...
Check with a couple of my cop buddies and try and get access to the police databases. In the meantime, I need you to just lay low. Might spook them if I show up with a bioterrorist.
Okay, boss man.
That blood transfusion could be what Augustine does for her DAP boys.
This is a registered firearm. I'm a police officer.
Of course. Just wait on it.
Jeez, won't let me on his bus, won't let me meet his friends.
And something kind of cool. Those scanners are absolutely amazing because I'm guessing they're scanning, like, they're relatively speaking a prickless diabetic thing where they scan everything in your blood, relatively speaking, but instead of pricking you, it's just scan through your fingertip to get everything. And that is beautiful because it is a biological component to make somebody a conduit, which is fucking beautiful. That is some wiggly legs. Huh.
Please place your finger on the scanner. Processing. Warning. Prime conduit detected. Lethal force is authorized.
Ooh, after this, I'm gonna just speedrun everything as much as possible. But what if instead of a biological component, where it's still a biological component, but because conduits have the ability to shoot shit, all of them have the ability to shoot stuff out of their hands. What if there actually is different pores on a conduit's hands, which is why it's just a wave scanning little bits here and there, and then it's processing it. It's microscopic imaging across the entire hand, at least the top of it, to find the little like conduit pores, whatever the fuck they would be called.
That's 2 out of 3.
Delsin, run!
Hell with that! It's not good to keep things bottled up.
Delsin, stay behind cover!
Don't tell me how to fight!
Shit, I can't do that. That is actually a good thing. Wait, to make it a bad thing, I just destroy it. Don't mind if I do. I'm just going to take the ship because free abilities.
Reds up on the towers!
I see him!
Hell yeah, I spooked him.
Delsin, we got separated. You okay?
Me? I'm fine. Dandy. Just like you said, laying low.
Just keep laying low. I'll call when I've got something.
Where's everybody going?
Turn to your homes immediately, or we will open fire. Use the force authorized to repel civilians' attacks. Nelson, got access to the Seattle Police database. Turns out, the UP has eyes and ears everywhere.
Well, let's gouge out their eyes and slice off their ears.
All right, I've got you on my GPS. Not far from one of their mobile command centers. If you can shut that down, it'll limit their ability to track your movement.
Mobile command center.
Ah, Delsin now smells like ass.
Look like.
Well, it should be a large, heavily armored mobile unit with side ports and major communications gear on top.
All right, I think I see it. Badass RV with lights and metal crap on top.
Okay, great. There should be vent panels along the sides. If you blow out enough of those, the core should overheat and be exposed.
Okay, blow out the panels. Got it. Running on fumes here. What do you say we keep this at sea level?
Once I get the drain ability on, I want to say finish, but I don't think that's the right word, I will never have to get out of the fight. Unless I need a heal. But even then, I could just kill them fast enough. Because the amount of damage Evil has is absolutely crazy. There we go. Is everything dead yet? Nope.
Remember, locate the mobile command center and destroy it. Make things a little easier. Find the main power core? It should be on top.
Ah, you must be back up. I think I prefer the smaller guys. They are really stepping up their game. Definitely prefer the smaller guys.
I cannot shoot while he's beaming me. Good to know. Okay, can I get a single upgrade that'll make this a hell of a lot easier? And get quick dash, double air dash. Sustained fire will come in real handy, so you know what. Ooh. Give me this shit. You can't see me. I am nowhere to be found. How the fuck can't you see me? Okay.
Sayonara, freak show.
Hey, Delsin, I just realized all the DUPs have concrete powers, right? So, hey, all you have to do is drain one of them. We can go home. Doesn't work.
Peeping
Maybe you were
Tom.
wrong about that, huh? Then we can still go home.
But you... Oh, crap.
Well, did it work?
No time to check, man. I got dupes coming at me from every direction.
Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, great advice. All right, Reg, I hate to ask, but any of your besties in blue know anything about these core relays?
Well, apparently they've got them set up all over town. Seattle PD's been keeping an eye on them since the DUP won't tell them what they do.
But you can find out where they all are.
Sure. Like I said.
Good. I need you to send the locations to my phone.
What, so you can keep tapping them for more powers? No, forget it.
Wow. My own brother wants me to fight the ultra-mega bioterrorist of all time with less powers.
Look, I didn't say that.
Well, guess I shouldn't put it off then. Better go straight on to Augustine now and get it over with. Not sure what's gonna happen.
All right, I get it. Look, just stay away from Augustine and I'll send you the ones I know of.
Thanks, Reg. You're the best brother ever.
No, the best brother ever would have locked you in a closet back in Salmon Bay for the rest of your life.
Wow. Not sure a closet can hold a conduit for long, but I appreciate your wanting to lock me up. Reg, you should see this, man. The DUP's completely trashed this city. All the people are walking hunched over and nervous looking.
Yeah, well, that's how martial law works. You control the city and the people by breaking them both down first.
Yeah, well, occupying armies suck.
You may want to keep that to yourself for now.
Something kind of interesting. Martial law doesn't necessarily mean what is going on now. Martial law can be used a hell of a lot better.
Guys are in this city.
Well, luckily you have the...
As I was trying to say, this martial law is not this bad if done properly. Martial law can be used for very good things, but it's not needed in most situations. Martial law is if the shit hit the mega fan. Like this is the last resort. We need martial law. Everything does what the president says. But that does not mean break everything down, even the people. It could be a hell of a lot better and should be a hell of a lot better because martial law is not just for the people in power. That is to help everyone involved, especially the people, especially the civilians. People in charge have the absolute power to make sure things get done in like a war situation, which this kind of is, but they're not supposed to do this shit. This shit is just wrong.
Advantage in numbers, my man.
How do you figure that?
Well, because one person can move around faster, lighter, quieter. Plus, it'll make them underestimate you. Not gonna know what hit them.
You want to do me a favor and explain that to them, so maybe they'll just give up?
Why? Spoil the surprise when it happens.
Good point.
Shit, I don't have any juice to do anything.
Short and sweet. Reg, they got checkpoints and cameras on just about every corner.
That's the benefit of having home field advantage.
Except this isn't their home field.
Try telling them that.
Okay, so that way's not an option. This better work. Woo-hoo! That was awesome!
I was checking what time, or not what time, how long this has been. This is going on about 40 minutes. Which is pretty good. The reason why I'm just randomly beating civilians' asses is because that gives me more evil karma, which allows me to speedrun the fuck out of this. To be honest, that scream is very justified. He doesn't know what just happened. His friend just exploded in a puff of smoke. What is this one over here? Ah, street performer. Dink.
I gotta tell you, man, I think at the rate I'm going with the powers thing, I'm like 1, maybe 2 away from storming her castle.
Okay, why don't we slow down there, hotshot? I mean, she just destroyed an entire concrete and steel bridge, remember?
Right, so you're thinking one more's not gonna do it.
What I'm thinking.
Reg, man, you should see this place. It's completely deserted, no ferries going in or out, or...
Same thing at the airport and train station. Now that they got the bridge out, the UP's got this town sealed tight.
It's not gonna be easy, is it?
Yeah, it's too bad I didn't think to mention that to you over and over during the last 10 hours.
10 hours! And wait, damn, Betty slept a good bit. Oh, she must be going through hell. I actually shouldn't... Wait. I can... Killing them. Just... No, cool! Okay, so just murder them. Don't destroy the thing. Be awesome if I could grab it for myself. So I can turn the good thing into a bad thing.
You think the DUP does this to every town they get called to?
Apparently, that's what they say.
Why would people even put up with that?
Because when it comes down to it, most folks aren't willing to trade life for liberty or the pursuit of happiness.
Nah, that can't be it.
To be honest, I agree with Delson. Okay. To be, how to put this, not to be truly American, but to, what American means is to be willing to die for what you believe in. What people believe in is freedom, the ability to live how they want to, different things like that. What they're doing, what the DUP is doing, what I personally believe what they're doing is what they're doing to control the people is just make it where they're corralled, where they can't really do shit. Like, what are they supposed to do? The entire time they're not able to do anything because even the police force, air quotations, is conduits. There's nothing they can do against somebody that can just say, "Ha, fuck you," with anything. That is going to come in real handy.
I feel good about this one.
Shit. Okay. How much is that? That's 4 shards. Fuck, I have to be level 4 for that. Never mind. I'm going to upgrade other shit. That's damn. Wrong button, but you know what?
Secondhand smoke is bad for you.
It worked. Ooh, there's 2 signs. There are 2 symbols. This is Street Performer up here, and the other one was just Sign Spinner. I thought they were just one and the same.
tasty.
One rocket for two. Or technically that was two rockets for two, but
Ah, yeah!
you know what? It's not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. Come on. Hell yeah. It's like I'm playing Doom again. Doing glory kills gives me immunity for him.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Look out! Not bad, huh? Hey, you want to see it again?
Okay, you're supposed to say look out below, but apparently I already won, judging by that second voice line. That should be all of them.
Used up all the core relays you sent, man. Come on, I need more.
No, man, that's all you get. This bioterrorist thing has you all worked up. You need to find some place to lay low and chill out for a while.
What is it with you and laying low? I'm fine. I'm great. Give me more.
No. Now, I'm working on a possible lead with a detective on the SPD, but we're not moving forward until I'm convinced your head's on straight.
Okay, I'll lay low. Whatever the hell that means.
Two things. One is when a conduit absorbs a blast core, for example, or a blast shard. If conduits can, I know Cole McGrath can absorb blast shards. Don't think anyone else can absorb a core relay except for Delson in this game. But I think that's actually something that somebody said that no one else can actually use them. But excuse me, what was I gonna say? Is absorbing a blast core or core relay like doing a drug to a conduit? Like what does that do to them neurologically, biologically? Like, what does that exactly do? Because his reactions are like he's pumping with adrenaline. Like he's absolutely just he has done something. And two, as a little bit of humor, what if his head's not on straight because he's gay? Let's kick some ass.
Okay, Delson, I've got some information on the DUP's communications network. Now, there's a central antenna so they can coordinate the movements of all the smaller districts.
All right, any idea where this central communication thing is?
Well, you did say you wanted to see it while you were here.
Shut up. Space Needle?
Space Needle.
The first bad art of this entire playthrough. Hell yeah.
A man, a plan, and an aerosol can.
how much longer? That's 50. Okay, so I have about 10 minutes. I'm going to save that next mission for next episode. Right now, I'm going to try and get at least a karmic level. Black guy, black hoodie or black jacket with blue hood. There you are. Thump.
Who was hunting who?
Hell yeah, another bad art I can go do, and I could actually collect the blast shards along the way to hopefully be able to get a upgrade. Wait. The karmic level I am on is still level 1, so getting to level 2 only give me that. You know what? That's actually pretty handy.
It's my local smoking chimney right away.
Or blast core. Right. Orbital drop. Cinder blast. That's level 3. Okay, so that's level 2. Ooh, Bittering drop. You know what? I'm gonna say for enhanced vent launch, but that's actually pretty fucking cool. Ooh, what's that? That can come in handy too. I should actually have enough blast cores or blast shards to be able to go through this, get those upgrades, or get both of those upgrades I'm wanting, which is the obliteration drop and the vent launch or enhanced vent launch. Or I think I'm wanting dash slam and enhanced vent launch over the obliterating drop.
Yeah, that'll help. Hold your position.
I am so close to getting another level. Come on. You know what? This should give me the level. Got about 5 minutes left.
Just made the world a little better place.
Did that. That did not. What about now? How? What the fuck? Okay. Oh, I thought that was going to be showing a leveled up. Really? All those guys despawned because of that. I could have leveled up there. Hell yeah! And now that allows me to buy some upgrades. Hell yeah. I'm gonna knock this out. Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will catch y'all in the next one.